Okay, guys, this is Masterpiece FX, and this is the fifth week, and this is the month of August. So, we're just back to the weekly recap. So, this previous week, the last week of July, was was a battle, bro. I have to call this a battle, really, because I messed up at the beginning of the week. If you can remember from the fourth week video, I said that I would break a rule of me trading on Monday, and that really messed me up big time. But towards the end of the week, I made a very huge bounce back. You get so. Uh, I'll just let's just dive in and I'll explain what happened in details. So let's just go to the chart straight up and see what happened throughout the last week of July. Okay, right. So guys, what happened? The week started on 27th, and guess what? As of Sunday evening, I took a buy, hoping the market would buy from this level. I woke up, still made the market around here, where I was probably skeptical, but I said, let me just leave it and see what plays out. You get it? So, market dropped, took me out. I was in with 0.3 lots. So, I just lost $75 straight, almost $75 straight on this first trade of the week. So, that was a mess on my end. And funny enough, I took a buy, but I was no longer confident in the buy because I'm not seeing any possibility of the buy. I closed it. All of these were happening on Monday. Then I took a sell setup. Then this was what happened. Market took me out. I lost another. This was now $60. This was $60 or $80. I think $80 because I now entered with 0.4 lots on this. So I was stopped out and it was very painful. And I knew that the market was already on a sell trend for the week on from this move. So I waited. At this point, I knew that I was hoping for market to drop. More likely, I was hoping for market to push to this box, to this zone before I sell, but unfortunately market did this. It broke this zone. I was expecting a pullback to this level. Market did not come back. Market just ignored it, dropped. So I did not. That was how I missed this setup. I would have entered it, but due to the massive losses I had on Monday, I decided to be more careful and logical on my entries here. So that was what happened, and I did not take this setup. I missed it. Then I think this was on Thursday, if I'm not wrong. So I saw the same pattern that happened here, the same pattern that happened up here, where market was doing some sort of correctional move. I I saw it down here too. So market did the correctional move. Oh, I probably was expecting it to push up to this box still. It did not, and it was dropping. I felt like market will probably not come back up. So I just took my entry from this zone and my stop loss of 20 pips again. And this, I think this trade was about. I started with 0.30 lot size, then came down when market retraced. I made another entry, then the move completed that day. That was how I came back up. So that was it for Thursday. Then Friday I took Bitcoin because I did not have interest in gold throughout the week. So that was just how it was. So for my Bitcoin setup, after I was back up on my account, back up from the crazy loss I was down on, I saw this setup on Bitcoin early in the morning. I jumped in from this candle. from this candle right here, I jumped in, hoping the market will probably move straight to this point, then retrace or then come down. So market did not do what I expected. This was before the NFP. Market just took me out on break even. I added another position here and took me out. I took a $5 loss on the Bitcoin trade for Friday. Meanwhile, I was right on my setup. So as you can see, market played out till Saturday. This happened on Saturday, and funded does not open on Saturday. It would have been a full TP hit on this trade. So let's just dive into the MT5 and see what went down there. So this is the GBP USD chart from from this for this week, and this was how it was on this part here at this point from here. So took crazy multiple entries. The buy I took me out. I took another buy from this level. I exited, then took a sell from this point. The market took me out, and that was how it went until the Thursday that I executed the sell. It made a pullback from this level. I added more position and full TP straight up. That was how GBP USD went. So let's dive to the Bitcoin. As you can see, this is it too. Bitcoin trade was taken out at break even. So for the week, GBP USD, what was the week? July last week. So that was this. So this was the profits, 126 from all my trades on GBP USD. I took a crazy loss on Monday. All of these things happened on Monday. These crazy losses, and then TP hit on a Thursday. Then Bitcoin for the week, I took my trades, right? I think I had another trade on Bitcoin on Monday, if I'm not wrong. Why? Yeah, I think I do. I did. I had a setup on Bitcoin and it backfired. A sell setup. It backfired on me, took me out. I think that was what happened. And that was how I was wrong. So what I missed, I forgot that I took a trade on a Tuesday-ish, Wednesday trade. I took a sell initially and it didn't play out. It took me out before dropping. So that was how this came about on Bitcoin. This first losses, but these were the ones I took on Friday. This 1, 2, 3 were the ones I took on Friday. So that was how it went for me, and I think that's all for this part. So all of this amounted me to going to 9,884. So I am back up all the way from. I actually went down to 9,600, 9,595 or so on the account. So it really went down, but by God's grace, I just went back up to 1.1% drawdown on my account. So that's what I am on now currently. So let's just go to the FenderNext platform and then see what it's showing there. So this is what's going on my FenderNext account. Still on the phase 1, as you can see. So I just open up the dashboard. So you see, so I'm down 1.1 on my account. So as of Monday, Tuesday, I was down $400. That's 4% on this account. That was what I was down on. So I took aggressive moves, and I actually took aggressive moves to make the money back. That was what happened. So as you can see, it's 15. My current trading days is 15 trading days. That's how much trading days I've been on. I've been trading on Funded Nest platform, and this is my 5th week managing the account. So hopefully we'll be back up by next week. Alright, so the week was not bad for me. The week was actually good, because thinking of how I went from 1.8 last 2 weeks, to 4% of my account was crazy, because it showed that I made a lot of mistakes, and I learned from it the hard way. And lucky for me, I bounced back up to 1.1 of my account. So I'm hoping that this week we'll probably go back to break even and end in profit too. So just look out for us as we'll make more profit this week. Definitely. I don't want to disappoint. So just thank you for watching, and see you next week.